Welcome back to Sports Night. The women's basketball team has been solid in conference play this year with a 5-2 record, good for third in the Iowa Conference. On Saturday, they were in Levick Arena as they faced second-place Loras. Sports Knight's Justin Zacconi was there to catch all the action. Early on, the Knights get off to a good start as Baileigh O'Brien, more on her later, finds Abby Weideman cutting for the senior connection and the easy lay-in. Weideman does it again here with a three, and that would give Wartburg a 1-point lead early on. After that, though, the orange and black go cold, and the Dewhawks took advantage, starting with a tray by Kelly Rogowski. Then they poured it on even more with a three from Katie Wheeler to go into halftime with a massive 31-14 lead for Loras. They didn't let up in the second half and maintained their lead thanks to a jumper later on that you'll see right here by Britt Kent. And Abby Weideman was the lone bright spot for the Knights with 12 points, but her effort was far from enough as Wartburg falls 67-52. Joining me in studio now are basketball players Mary Brown and Baileigh O'Brien. I know tough to watch some of that footage. Your team has been a bit cold lately. What needs to change for you to get back to the way you were playing at the beginning of the conference season?
I think that we really need to look to push the tempo more. We have been kind of like lagging back, but we are really needing to go get after people right now.
Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think we play best like when we push tempo, because then I think it just helps us get post touches, and I think like our coaches have reiterated, the more post touches we get, the more easy offense kind of comes. We've kind of been getting an offensive slumps, which I mean I think we can easily fix. We have a lot to grow in such a short time, but it's exciting to know it's an easy fix. And
Coach Amsbury, talking to him earlier this season, intentionally scheduled a very tough schedule, the Iowa Conference, naturally difficult and a lot of difficult non-conference opponents. How would you say that schedule has prepared you for this season?
I think it's helped tremendously because I think we're younger, and I think that helps because we need that experience to learn how to fight and win a game. No matter how we do it, we just need to learn to fight and win. And like playing those tougher teams and traveling, I think has helped us grow, like take our bigger steps. Now we just gotta keep not roller coastering.
Yeah, I also think at the beginning of the year we also lost some very close games, but it taught us how we need to keep fighting all the way through to the very end.
And you mentioned some of that youth on this team, only one returning starter in Abby Weideman. What has the team chemistry situation been like with so many new players getting used to playing with each other?
See, I think when we have it, it's great. And I think sometimes we're just still new to each other and still, like, we forget what, like, we know we can play to each other's strengths, but sometimes I think we just get lackadaisical in it. But I think it's meshed well for having only one returner starter.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, we are growing together throughout the season more and more. Like, we're getting used to playing with each other, knowing what everyone likes to do, but we'll just keep getting better throughout the year.
And this team historically has been very good in the regular season and kind of flamed out in the Iowa Conference tournament. What are you doing to change that? Can this be a reverse maybe where you struggle a bit in the regular season and then you come on late in the season?
Well, I think it's because since we are so young, we are still growing, so we're not peaking as early, so our top of our game will come later on.
Hopefully. I think so too. I just think, yeah. I mean, it's not like an excuse that we're young, but I just think to understand the importance of conference wins and non-season wins. So hopefully we can carry that over and focus in these last short 3 weeks we have left and come out with some big wins.
All right. I wish we had more time to talk to both of you, but we don't. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.